Every year, Pacific Coast Aquaculture harvests over 20 million sea pineapples from underwater farms stretching for miles beneath the ocean. These bizarre creatures are marine animals, not plants. They generate over $150 million annually for U.S. aquaculture. But how does a bumpy, rock-like organism become a sought-after delicacy in Asian and American cuisine? Welcome to AgriCraft, where we explore innovative developments in modern American agriculture and aquaculture. Today, we dive into a rapidly expanding marine farming sector revolutionizing sustainable seafood and creating new coastal opportunities. From sea squirt larvae to gourmet delicacy involves advanced marine agriculture and environmental management, plus processing systems rivaling top land-based operations. How do farmers create optimal conditions for these filter feeders? What happens in facilities where sea pineapples become premium seafood? Why are investors and chefs fascinated by these ancient animals? They've filtered ocean water for over 500 million years. All will be revealed. Sea pineapple cultivation began in Korea and Japan, where they've been harvested for over 1,000 years. Known as Halosynthia roretsi, sea pineapples are tunicates, marine animals more related to humans than plants. Modern aquaculture transformed wild harvesting. It's a remarkable development in sustainable seafood. Sea pineapple farming attracts investors and coastal agencies. The global market has grown over 300% in a decade, driven by Asian restaurant demand and interest from American chefs. South Korea produces over 60,000 tons annually, while the US, Canada, and Chile are scaling up production. What makes sea pineapple farming so fascinating from an agricultural perspective is the remarkable efficiency of these filter-feeding organisms. A single adult sea pineapple can filter over 40 gallons of seawater per day, removing plankton, bacteria, and organic particles while requiring no external feed inputs. This natural filtration process actually improves water quality in farming areas, making sea pineapple cultivation one of the most environmentally beneficial forms of aquaculture. The biology of sea pineapples is truly extraordinary and unlike any terrestrial agricultural crop. These animals begin life as free-swimming larvae that eventually attach to hard surfaces and develop into barrel-shaped adults covered in distinctive bumps or tubercles. They possess both male and female reproductive organs and can reproduce through both sexual and asexual methods, providing farmers with multiple strategies for population management. Modern sea pineapple farming operations represent a sophisticated fusion of marine engineering and agricultural technology. Unlike traditional fish farming that requires extensive feeding and waste management systems, sea pineapple cultivation relies on natural ocean currents and plankton populations to provide all nutritional requirements. The farming infrastructure focuses on providing optimal attachment surfaces and protecting growing populations from predators and environmental disturbances. The cultivation process begins with site selection, which requires detailed analysis of water quality, current patterns, depth, and environmental conditions. Optimal farming locations have consistent water temperatures between 50 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit, strong currents that provide continuous food supply, and sufficient depth to avoid surface disturbances while remaining accessible for harvesting operations. Site preparation involves installing specialized farming structures that can withstand the harsh marine environment while providing optimal growing conditions. These systems typically consist of heavy-duty anchoring systems, suspended cultivation lines, and protective caging that prevents predation while allows water flow. The engineering requirements are substantial as these farms must survive storms, strong currents, and corrosive saltwater conditions. The breeding and larval production systems used in commercial sea pineapple farming require sophisticated hatchery facilities that can control water temperature, salinity, and food availability. Broodstock animals are maintained in temperature-controlled tanks where they spawn under carefully managed conditions. The resulting larvae are cultured through their free-swimming stage until they are ready for settlement on farming structures. Settlement substrate preparation is critical for successful cultivation. Young sea pineapples require specific surface textures and materials for attachment, with different substrates producing varying growth rates and survival percentages. Commercial operations use specially designed ropes, nets, and artificial surfaces that optimize settlement density while facilitating later harvest operations. The grow-out phase requires careful monitoring of environmental conditions and population development. Water quality parameters, including temperature, salinity, dissolved oxygen, and nutrient levels, are continuously monitored using automated sensor systems. These monitoring networks provide real-time data that farmers use to optimize growing conditions and predict harvest timing. Population management during the cultivation period involves periodic inspection of growing animals, removal of fouling organisms, and adjustment of farming structures as needed. Divers equipped with specialized equipment regularly inspect underwater farms, documenting growth rates, identifying potential problems, and performing maintenance on farming infrastructure. The environmental requirements for optimal sea pineapple growth are surprisingly specific and require constant attention to water quality conditions. These animals are sensitive to pollution, sedimentation, and changes in salinity that can dramatically affect growth rates and survival. Successful farms are located in areas with consistent environmental conditions and minimal human impact. Predator control represents a significant challenge in sea pineapple farming, as numerous marine organisms prey on both juvenile and adult animals. Sea stars, crabs, fish, and other invertebrates can devastate farming operations if not properly managed. Protective measures include physical barriers, regular cleaning of farming structures, and strategic placement of farms in areas with lower predator populations. The harvest process for sea pineapples requires specialized techniques and equipment designed for underwater operations. Unlike terrestrial crops that can be harvested using land-based machinery, sea pineapple harvesting relies on skilled divers and specialized underwater tools. The timing of harvest is critical, as animals must reach optimal size and condition for processing while avoiding overmaturity that reduces product quality. Harvesting operations typically use teams of trained divers equipped with specialized cutting tools and collection systems. Transportation from underwater farms to processing facilities presents unique challenges due to the need to maintain live animals in optimal condition. Specialized boats equipped with aerated seawater tanks transport harvested sea pineapples to shore-based facilities. The transportation time is minimized to ensure animals remain alive and healthy until processing begins. Processing facilities for sea pineapples combine elements of seafood processing plants with specialized equipment designed specifically for these unique animals. The facilities operate under strict hygiene standards that meet international seafood safety requirements while accommodating the specific needs of sea pineapple processing. The initial processing begins with careful cleaning and quality inspection procedures that evaluate each animal for size, condition, and market grade. Trained inspectors examine the outer surface for damage, assess the firmness of the animal, and verify that internal tissues are properly developed. Only premium-grade animals proceed to further processing stages. Cleaning procedures for sea pineapples involve removing marine growth and debris from the outer surface while preserving the integrity of the animal. Specialized brushing systems and high-pressure water jets remove fouling organisms and sediment without damaging the valuable internal tissues. This cleaning process is critical for both food safety and product presentation. The grading and sorting systems used in sea pineapple processing plants employ both manual inspection and automated sizing equipment. Animals are sorted by size, quality, and intended market, with the largest and highest quality specimens reserved for premium restaurant markets. Smaller or lower grade animals may be processed for different market segments or alternative products. Quality control procedures in processing facilities include detailed inspection of internal tissues, verification of proper flavor development, and testing for contaminants or off flavors. The internal structure of sea pineapples must meet specific standards for texture, color, and taste that determine their suitability for different culinary applications. The processing techniques used for sea pineapples vary depending on the intended market and product form. Fresh market products receive minimal processing beyond cleaning and grading, while value-added products may undergo specialized preparation techniques that enhance shelf life or culinary appeal. Some processors develop frozen or preserved products that extend market reach and storage capabilities. Temperature control throughout the processing plant is essential for maintaining product quality and food safety. Sea pineapples are highly perishable and require constant refrigeration from harvest through final packaging. Processing areas are maintained at controlled temperatures with backup refrigeration systems to prevent temperature fluctuations that could compromise product safety. The packaging systems used for processed sea pineapples must protect these delicate products during distribution while maintaining their appeal to consumers and chefs. Specialized packaging materials provide protection from physical damage while allowing for proper drainage and temperature maintenance. Premium products often receive individual packaging that showcases their unique appearance. Automated packaging lines in modern processing facilities can handle the specific requirements of sea pineapple products while maintaining the efficiency needed for commercial operations. These systems accommodate the irregular shapes and varying sizes of sea pineapples while ensuring consistent packaging quality and proper labeling. The distribution network for sea pineapples serves both domestic and international markets with specialized logistics systems designed for highly perishable seafood products. Air freight operations transport premium products to major metropolitan markets within hours of processing, while regional distribution serves local restaurant and retail markets. Cold chain management is critical throughout the distribution process, as sea pineapples must be maintained at specific temperatures to preserve quality and safety. Specialized refrigerated transportation and storage facilities ensure that products reach consumers in optimal condition regardless of distance from production facilities. The export market for American-produced sea pineapples is expanding rapidly as international demand grows and domestic production capabilities increase. Asian markets represent the largest demand centers, but European and other international markets are showing increasing interest in these unique seafood products. The culinary applications of sea pineapples continue to expand as innovative chefs discover new preparation methods and flavor combinations. Traditional Korean and Japanese preparations include raw consumption, grilling, and inclusion in soups and stews. American chefs are developing fusion applications that combine traditional techniques with contemporary cooking methods. The unique flavor profile of sea pineapples appeals to adventurous diners seeking new culinary experiences. The taste is often described as oceanic and slightly metallic, with a firm texture that some compare to shellfish. The distinctive appearance and unusual preparation methods make sea pineapples popular in high-end restaurants seeking to offer unique dining experiences. Nutritional analysis reveals that sea pineapples are rich in protein, low in fat, and contain significant amounts of essential minerals including iodine, iron, and zinc. They also provide omega-3 fatty acids and other nutrients associated with marine organisms. This nutritional profile appeals to health-conscious consumers seeking sustainable protein sources. The sustainability benefits of sea pineapple farming make it increasingly attractive to environmentally conscious consumers and investors. These filter-feeding animals actually improve water quality in farming areas by removing excess nutrients and particles from the water column. This ecosystem service provides environmental benefits that extend beyond the immediate farming operation. Carbon footprint analysis of sea pineapple production shows significantly lower environmental impact compared to most other protein sources. The animals require no external feed inputs, produce no waste products, and the farming infrastructure has minimal environmental impact. Transportation and processing represent the primary carbon footprint components. The water quality improvement effects of sea pineapple farming can benefit entire coastal ecosystems. Large-scale farming operations can process millions of gallons of seawater daily, removing excess nutrients that might otherwise contribute to harmful algal blooms or oxygen depletion. This ecological service provides additional value beyond the harvested product. Research and development in sea pineapple farming continues to advance production techniques and expand market applications. Genetic research aims to identify strains with improved growth rates, enhanced flavor profiles, and better adaptation to specific farming conditions. Breeding programs are developing domesticated varieties optimized for commercial production. Technology development focuses on improving farming infrastructure, harvesting efficiency, and processing techniques. Automated monitoring systems reduce labor requirements while improving environmental management. Robotic harvesting systems are being developed to reduce the reliance on skilled divers for harvest operations. The regulatory environment for sea pineapple farming continues to evolve as authorities develop frameworks for this emerging aquaculture sector. Food safety regulations ensure that products meet strict standards for human consumption, while environmental regulations protect marine ecosystems from potential farming impacts. International trade regulations affect the export potential for American sea pineapple producers, with different countries having varying requirements for seafood imports. Certification programs verify product quality and safety while ensuring compliance with importing country standards. These regulatory frameworks are essential for maintaining market access and consumer confidence. The economic impact of sea pineapple farming extends beyond direct production to supporting industries, including equipment manufacturing, processing technology, and specialized logistics services. This emerging sector creates employment opportunities in coastal communities while diversifying local economies dependent on traditional fishing industries. Investment in sea pineapple farming infrastructure has attracted funding from aquaculture development programs, venture capital firms, and seafood industry corporations. The combination of growing market demand, environmental benefits, and production efficiency makes this sector attractive to investors seeking exposure to sustainable aquaculture opportunities. The future growth potential for sea pineapple farming appears substantial as global demand for sustainable seafood continues to increase. Population growth, declining wild fish stocks, and environmental concerns are driving demand for aquaculture products that can be produced efficiently and sustainably. Sea pineapple farming addresses these concerns while creating valuable economic opportunities. Technology transfer from sea pineapple farming research benefits other aquaculture sectors through innovations in water quality monitoring, sustainable farming practices, and processing techniques. The environmental management systems developed for sea pineapple farms provide models for other marine agriculture operations seeking to minimize ecological impact. Looking at the complete production chain from larval settlement to restaurant presentation, sea pineapple farming represents a remarkable example of how innovative aquaculture can create new markets while providing environmental benefits. The precision required at every stage, from site selection through final processing, demonstrates the sophisticated technology and management practices possible in modern marine agriculture. The transformation of sea pineapple production from traditional wild harvesting to modern industrial aquaculture illustrates the potential for innovation to revolutionize food production while addressing environmental concerns. The industry's success reflects the willingness of entrepreneurs and researchers to explore unconventional approaches to sustainable protein production. From those ancient filter-feeding origins to today's sophisticated cultivation operations, the sea pineapple industry exemplifies how agricultural innovation can create sustainable solutions to modern food security challenges. The precision environmental controls, specialized harvesting techniques, and quality processing systems showcase the technological sophistication possible in marine agriculture enterprises. The coordination between farmers, processors, and markets in the sea pineapple industry provides a model for other emerging aquaculture sectors seeking to develop sustainable supply chains. The quality standards maintained throughout the production process ensure that products meet the demanding requirements of premium seafood markets, while producers capture maximum value from their operations. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating exploration of one of aquaculture's most unique and promising sectors. The sea pineapple industry demonstrates how creativity, technology, and environmental stewardship can transform unusual marine organisms into valuable agricultural commodities that benefit both coastal communities and ocean ecosystems. If you found this look into innovative aquaculture enlightening, please give this video a like and subscribe to AgriCraft for more investigations into the cutting-edge technologies and methods shaping the future of American food production. What other emerging aquaculture or agricultural technologies would you like us to explore? Share your thoughts in the comments and help us continue discovering the remarkable stories of modern agricultural innovation.